Welcome children to the class. Today we are going to take a gift of chappals part 2 revision of this part, and in the previous video we have seen the revision of part 1 in which I have given you one activity, that is on page number 21 of the textbook. The activity was given to you to underline the exclamatory sentences, and I hope you all have done the activity. So let us see the answers now. If you have your page number 21, open that and you will see your answers. So the first exclamatory sentence is, how he loved the sound of his own voice. This exclamatory mark will give you the idea that it is the correct answer. This is the exclamatory sentence. Second sentence of exclamatory, this one, who? I am telling you this cat is descended from the Egyptian cat god, no goddess. Bastet, yeah, that is. This is the second exclamatory sentence. Third sentence, MP Pune here, whoop, ik. This also is exclamatory sentence. Then again here, but worse than Ravi's awful whoop, ik was a screech. This also is exclamatory. From the window till from the window. The next sentence, what a weird sound. This also exclamatory sentence. And if you see the last paragraph, there also the exclamatory sentence, that is, while Lalli is all the time derailing, going completely off the track. So this also is the exclamatory sentence. So I hope all your answers are correct. Now let us move toward the revision part 2. In part 1, we have seen that the children, they were discussing about the kitten, and at that time they were disturbed by the sound of screech, and the sound was coming from a window. So the children went to see that from where the sound was coming. And now see, you can see in the image Lalli, who is trying to play the violin, music master, and Ravi, Meena and Mridhu. These three children are watching from the window. If you see the back of the music master, they can see easily, and in front of them Lalli. So let's see the revision of this part 2. And the characters in the part 2, Mridhu already is there, Ravi also, Meena, Lalli, Rukkumani. Here old beggar's character is added, music master and Pati. So these are the characters of this part. Now three of them looking through the window. Lalli was awkwardly holding her violin, her elbow jutting out, eyes glazed with concentration. So in the image you can see that Lalli, she was trying to learn to play the violin properly, but she was not able to do it. So her hands were struggling to create the melodious music. And three of them means Ravi, Meena and Mridhu. They all observed that. Music master, here the children, they have described the music master. How he was mostly bald head, a fringe of oil black hair falling around his ears, and wore an old-fashioned tuft. He played a few notes, Lalli stumbled behind him, and the music master, he was playing some few notes which were very melodious, and Lalli, she was stumbled behind him, is struggling very hard to play the violin like the music master, but she was not able to do this. And at that time the children were distracted again by one sound. And what was that sound? Amma, came a wail from the gate. Amma, oh Amma. Ravi was asked to send away the beggar, and as the voice came, the children were distracted. Rukkumani also heard the sound, and she told Ravi that tell that beggar to go away. Pati explained Tapi that the beggar has been coming here every day in the past week. Mridhu, Meena followed Ravi. And why? The ladies wanted that the beggar should go to other house, because from last 1 week the beggar was coming to their home. And when Ravi went to tell the beggar this thing, Mridhu and Meena, they followed Ravi. And when Ravi reached at the garden to tell the beggar that he has to leave that house, so what the beggar was doing? Beggar made him comfortable already in the garden, and Ravi asked the beggar to go away as the instruction came from the house. So Ravi has to follow that. So he told them that go away. But the beggar, he pleaded again and raised his voice. He requested them, Amma, oh Amma. Because the beggar thought that children might have telling this thing by their own only. So he wanted that the elders, means the lady, should come from the house. So again he raised his voice and was telling, Amma, oh Amma. Rukmini replied Ravi, tell him there is nothing left in the kitchen. So still the beggar has not left and the sound was coming. So Rukmini from inside only, she told to Ravi that tell him that there is nothing in the kitchen. So today they could not help him. And the beggar could easily listen that. Ravi need not to be repeat that thing. So the beggar requested, I will go, wearily. Means he was tired. Only let me have rest here under this tree. So the beggar requested the children that let me have some rest here because the sun is so hot and the tar has melted on the road. My feet are already blistered. And the beggar had shown his blistered feet to the children. And as soon as the children they saw the blistered on the feet of the beggar, Mridu whispered to Meena and Ravi that he has no money to buy chappals. It was the clearly visible, clearly sign that as the blisters are there on his feet, it means he doesn't have money to buy the chappal, and went inside house to get the chappals. So Mridu suggested Ravi and Meena that if any old pair is there in the house, they can give it to the beggar. So they wanted that they should search the sleepers in their house. And so when they went in search of any old pair of chappals, they have seen the chappal of the music master because they were large. And Mridu replied that these were the perfect size for the beggar. And so they gave those black chappals to the beggar. So the beggar, he left the house. And then the music master, he came out of the room and he was searching for his chappals. Tell that they were, and now the music master, he has started to exaggerate the things that his chappals were expensive and brand new. And he went all the way to the Mount Road to buy them. So Lalli went inside to tell Rukmini the whole scene that what happened, that music master chappals are not getting. And at that time, Pati said that so many vendors come to the door. So her doubt she has expressed here that the vendors are coming. So might be any one of them have taken that. So then Rukmini came out of the house and she also was searching. She didn't get the chappal. So she asked the questions. Three of them means Mridu, Ravi and Meena. No one was ready to tell, but Mridu shivered and told Rukmini that they gave the chappals to the beggar. So Mridu told Rukmini that the chappals of the music master were given to the beggar. And then the example of Karna, it was given. At that time Rukmini scolded him that Karna was definitely, he was very generous, but he was giving his own things. He was not giving someone else's things to others. Ravi argued on that his chappals were not at the proper size for the beggar, and so they had given the someone else's chappals. So now the situation is that Rukmini has to find out a solution, that she has to give chappals to the music master. So she went inside and she brought Gopu Mama's hardly worn chappals. Means very rarely the chappals were used by Gopu Mama. She brought that chappals and she had given that chappals to the music master. The music master was very happy because in the exchange of his old chappals, he got a brand new. So he was very happy and he left the house. So at the last scene where Rukmini, she also laughed. She was laughing, that she was thinking now the situation that when Gopu Mama will ask for his chappals, what answer she would be giving to him, because the need of the time was that she has to give some chappals to the music master. And at that time the solution what she found, that she brought Gopu Mama chappal from the house and she had given it to the music master. It means if you see here the action of the children and their mother, Miss Rukmini, both the actions were same. Ravi also had given the chappals of music master without asking, because for him at that time that was only the solution which he could do to help the beggar. And in the case of Rukmini also, she also had given Gopu Mama chappals without asking him or without taking his permission to the music master, because that was only the solution for her also at that time. So it means the behavior of the children and the elders are same. Whatever the children have done, Rukumini also had done the same thing. So this one the thing which we have to learn here. So this is revision part 2. I hope now both the parts are clear to you. So the activity for you is you have to read the second part, and on your page number 22, the paragraph is given. In this paragraph, you have to underline the adjectives. Understood? In this paragraph, you have to underline the adjectives and you can circle the noun for which the adjective has been used. So I hope you all will do this activity. Thank you.